So we are going to learn tenses. Now this is the background of all English language. The reason is, like ABCD in English, tenses become ABCD of grammar. ABCD of grammar. So it's very important to learn tenses, and the whole grammar depends upon this. So we will go with simple present tense and we will learn how does it look and where do we exactly use simple present tense. What is this simple present tense? You can see just in the heading itself, it is simple present. So how does it look like in English? How do we frame a sentence in simple present tense? See, usually we have I, we, you, he, she, it. Now these are the subjects. These are the subjects in English, which means any sentence that you would like to start, you will have to start with either of these. Either of these, which means any sentence will start either with I go, we go, you go, he goes, she goes, it goes. So these are the main subjects. We also call persons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons. One more seventh person is here itself. So usually we call it 3 persons, I, we, singular and plural, you, that is second person singular and plural, and he, she, it, singular and plural, they. So with this we have 1, 2, 3 persons, singular and plural as per English grammar. Otherwise they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 persons are here. If you include another you, which means you as singular and you as plural. So this implies, this singular implies only one person, whereas this you implies 2 or more persons. That's how we consider you with singular understanding and you with plural understanding when you have more than one person, that is 2 or 3 or more. So with this background, simple present tense looks like this. It is very simple. I go. That's what simple present tense. You replace go with any word, it always takes V1. Okay, what does it take? Simple present tense always takes what? V1. Now what is V1? V1 is go. V2 is went. What is this? V2. Gone. What is this? V3. So V1, V2, V3. So we always take in simple present tense V1. That's very crucial. Okay, very crucial. Now one small adjustment. If you are using a sentence whether with he, she or it, if you are using a sentence starting with he or she or it, remember we have to add s to the V1. That's one rule you have to learn. Very important rule, strictly you have to remember and never forget while using in your English. So what do? We add s. For example, go, goes. Of course here we are adding es, but for so many other verbs we just add s. For do, it is does, he does. Okay, he does, she does, it does. But whereas if you just use without he, she, it, maybe with go, we, you, they, you don't use yes here. For them what? No yes. No yes. For them yes is important for V1. Remember this addition. Remember here without any addition. Okay. So with this we will write examples. See here, simple present tense. I go. I go. Next, we go. We go. Okay, this is first person singular, first person plural. Okay, I and we. And next, second person, you as a singular, you go. Plural, you go. What is the difference between this you and this you? We have just learned this you means only one person, whereas this you means more than one person, either 2, 3 or more. So that's the difference. This is plural, this is singular. So I, we, this becomes second person. What is this? Second person, we call it in English grammar. But don't worry about persons. I go, we go, you go, you go. And then third person singular, that's very important. From here onwards, S is added. What is added? S is added to what? He go, no go. That's wrong. You have to add S. He goes. What? When you write like this is correct. He goes. Okay. So he goes. Then she goes. She goes. It goes. So this is the only one rule whenever you get he, she, it. In simple present tense, you have to use S to V1. Remember, don't forget, I have to say again and again because people forget usually while they talk English. So with this, we will go to third person plural, that is they. Third person plural, that is they. No need to add S here, only for he, she, it. Okay. So with this, we will say they go. So this is the basic structure of simple present tense. Whether you write go or write, this is also V1. So they go. Okay, we are learning they go. Now here, if you see how to use this simple present tense in our day-to-day life, that's very crucial. Just learning simple present tense is not enough. Understanding the structure is not enough. But you should know how to really use them. Usually we use simple present tense. Remember again, we use simple present tense for everyday actions. Remember this. Everyday actions. Everyday actions. What are everyday actions? What are everyday actions? Okay. You brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. So what is this? This is everyday's action. Every day you repeat it. Okay, lifelong. Most of the days. So that becomes, we can say in one way, permanent action. As long as you live, you do this brushing wherever you are every day in the morning. So these are called everyday actions. Take bath. Okay, taking bath. Or sometimes, if it is even not everyday actions, even if it is a regular action also, you can use. Regular means once in a while or every day, or for example, you go to college every day, go to college. But there are holidays to college where you don't go. So even then, no problem. That becomes regular. Though it is not everyday action, it is called regular action. And now you go to church. You go to church every Sunday. So go, okay? I go to church every Sunday. It is a regular action, though it is not happening every day. So for all actions that are happening every day or regularly, okay, we use simple present tense. Remember, if you know this one thing, this one use, you can use everywhere easily without any confusion. Okay, so we will write some examples. Now see example number 1. I take breakfast. I take breakfast when? Okay, I take breakfast every day. Every day. When? Yet 7 a.m. This is one example. I take breakfast every day at 7 a.m. That's one example because this is an everyday action. I spend. You remember this is V1. Take to taken. Spend, spent, spent. I spend weekends. Weekends where? I spend weekends at a playground. At a playground. Now see, these are all very regular examples. Regularly you do this action. This one, everyday examples. Okay, you do this every day. So these examples, you can change these verbs and write any number of them. When you feel such an action is everyday or such an action is of regular. So that's how we use this simple present tense. So I hope you have understood, but we will learn with one simple story. Like for example, I get up at 6 a.m. every day. This is my day's routine. Okay, every day I do this same thing. That's why I'm using in simple present tense. I get up at 6 o'clock every day and I brush my teeth. Okay, and I brush my teeth. Then I cook breakfast. And take my breakfast by 8 o'clock. Then what happens? See, we are using it like a paragraph. It's not a sentence, like a story. When you like to tell somebody what you do every day in your life. So then we can go like this. Okay, by 9 o'clock I come to college and I attend some hours. Then I go to library and spend my time and I read newspaper there in the library. They come back, we go to the ground and I play cricket for some time there and I return to classes and attend some tuitions in the evening and go back to home and I take some snacks and later on in the evening I take some supper and then I go to bed by 10 p.m. This is as simple. If you know the structure, that is subject plus V1, you can go ahead talking those actions that you do every day or regularly. Okay, so with that, I don't want to go more than this in depth. In later videos we can go, but if you know this much, you will become very much fluent in speaking everyday's actions and regular actions in simple present tense only. Okay, with this we will give an end to simple present tense. In the next video we will talk about present continuous tense.